for the project to put plants on your wall. Thanks, T. That was great. It's been so long.
I know, very long time.
So listen, I think it's such a nice idea to bring some green into your space, and you do that however you can. Right now we're going to do it by putting a terrarium up right on the wall. I think that is such a great project.
Yeah, like terrariums have become very, very popular in the past couple years, and they're kind of everywhere. So I was trying to figure out a way to reinvent the terrarium.
Yes.
And make it more like artwork hanging on your wall. It's almost like a living garden, but super simple to do.
Okay.
And inexpensive. I sourced one online for $200.
Yes.
This guy you can make for 50 bucks.
Oh, I love it.
Right?
I like when you get us a deal. Yes.
So my usual way is I put on my work boots and head to Home Depot, go hunting random aisles. And I found this guy. It's actually meant to go under your hot water heater in case it leaks.
You're kidding me.
So it's like 20 bucks. It's a drip pan, basically.
That's perfect.
I told them what I was doing. They thought I was crazy.
Yeah.
They'll see the show.
For me, I just see another chip bowl.
Right? So then, at Home Depot, you can source the acrylic also.
Oh,
but
good.
cutting a circle is tricky.
Yeah.
It's very tricky. So actually, any mirror and glass store will cut it for you.
Oh, that's good.
So it actually was the exact same price for you to buy a sheet or to get it from my home and mirror guy.
Oh, good.
Perfectly cut it.
Yeah.
Super, super simple. So all you're going to want to do is you're going to need some 100% silicone, because that's what will attach to acrylic. Not everything does. And basically what you're going to do is you create a bead in the bottom of the pan. So you're just going to run a bead right in the middle of it.
Okay.
And you attach this guy.
So you're putting it right in the middle.
Right in the middle. So you get a little bit of a lip still.
All right.
So it sets in about 10 minutes, but you want to let it cure for 24 hours.
So you kind of, well, you got to stand there until it sets.
You don't have to. Watch, I'll show you.
Because how do you make sure that stays? Oh, you're so smart.
So I just made these little cardboard little spacers.
Yeah, that is very good.
So as it dries, it's perfect.
Yes.
So then it gets super easy. The rest of it's just however you want to decorate it.
Okay, what did you do?
So I started with sand. So one of the good tricks is actually, I'll show you, you can make a funnel with paper.
Oh, smart. Okay.
And then you can actually, when you're pouring,
am I going too fast?
Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
And as you move over, look, we can create like a design in our sand, right?
That was actually very therapeutic.
So then you get this first sort of curve, right? And then like I added in some of these guys, some shells. Yeah. And the same idea, just follow along. Yeah. However you want to create it, right?
It's fun.
So eventually you would fill it all up.
Yeah.
And you have basically two options. You could also add moss to the top if you wanted to, which is great just to get that greenery in.
Nice.
And then basically you have two options. You can either go faux or real.
Are any of these real?
So these guys are real. They're actually called air plants. Yes. So you don't need soil for them.
Yeah.
These are great, but the thing with air plants is they do need some light, not tons of it. So if it's going to be in a dark room, I would use a faux plant. A lot of them look really real now, and you can just stick them in. Otherwise, I'd use an air plant. I prefer the air plants. The only thing to remember with caring for air plant is either you should mist them, or once a week, you let them soak in water.
Oh, okay.
So they just soak there for about an hour.
Right.
Take them out, just let them dry off, and then you just pop them back into your terrarium.
We didn't mention that. Was the mask for the glue?
The mask is for in case the glue is sensitive to you, or pouring in the sand. It can cause some dust sometimes. Just an extra safety tip.
It's always
I'm a
good
safety guy.
Yeah, you're a safety guy. We love that. We make sure that we usually put the instructions for your DIY projects online. So to cityline.tv, because I know sometimes we whip through them on air. Thank you so much for that.